Why does that man celebrate like that? Yeah! Go to the corner, bro. I don't want to see you go like go to the corner.
He be
man
celebrating
celebrates like a fourth grader, bro. Go to the corner and knee slide. Yeah!
All right, so there are just some kits where you see them and you think of one player. Like, you know the era, you know the player, you know what happened in these. So we got a couple here. We're gonna go through and think of the first player that comes to mind when you see these kits. Chelsea 04-05.
Oh my God, Iron Robin. I think of Iron Robin.
Iron Robin with the Chelsea kit?
With the Chelsea kit. I think of Iron Robin, bro.
Why?
Yo, honestly, I think it was just memorable because it was such a throwback era to like when left-footed left wingers and right-footed right wingers and like used to just play on there. And I loved it. I loved it, bro. I loved that. Ooh, he brought out the Chelsea kit.
Sorry about that.
You trying to bring out the Chelsea kit?
I'm back. Iron Robin as well, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Frank Lampard.
Frank, yeah.
Frankie Lampard in that kit. It's like, oh, this guy's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
when he was.
He was levels.
Yeah.
Old Chelsea guys, that's Frank Lampard.
I think that's Frank. Yeah.
That's Frank,
but I think of Iron Robin though. I don't know why. That's just me. Like I just remember him back in those days hooping.
And that's prime Barclays, I feel like, as well. People always talk about like, wow, we need to go back to prime Barclays. Like that like mid 2000s, they're in that kit. Like that's that's like
when Chelsea had the Fly Emirates.
Oh my!
That's when you knew. Like,
O2 Arsenal sponsor. Like that's
Those were the days, man.
Barcelona 2009, 2010.
Oh my God, Lionel Messi, bro.
Yeah, that's.
I think
that was the best team of all time. Actually.
Let me see that jersey.
The UNICEF sponsor as well.
I just think
I'm not gonna lie. I think of
Manchester United.
I either think about Messi or I think of Pedro.
Pedro was
cold.
Pedro on the right.
They were all so good across. I think of Xavi first.
Xavi, oh my gosh, man. Barcelona just had a legendary team. I remember just leaving high school, or not. I remember leaving like middle school early some days to watch their Champions League matches. Like I would have like my mom sign me out early just to watch Barca, and I'd be like, Mom, thank you. Like, bro, I'm watching Messi in his prime.
David Villa as well. Was he on that team? Or was that Ibrahimovic?
Nah, I think.
That was Ibra. I don't think
David
Villa was there yet because that's when they had Ibra, they had Messi, and they had Thierry Henry.
Yeah.
In 09, 2010.
Yeah.
Germany 2014 away.
Whew.
Bro.
Pandemonium in Brazil, bro.
In Brazil, bro. That's a legendary game. Like, I just remember Miroslav Klose, Toni Kroos,
7-1.
Sami Khedira.
That was like, remember we were watching Infinity War in the theaters and you watched all the Avengers they got destroyed.
Yeah.
Half people died. That feeling that I had in the theater watching that was what it felt like to watch that like 6th and 7th goal get scored.
Bro, for Brazil to get annihilated like that in their own backyard was crazy, fam.
No, again. No, again. Another one.
Another one, bro. And it just kept on happening over and over. And I was like, yo, honestly felt bad for Brazil. I was like, yo, when is this going to end, fam?
All right, who's the first player you think of when you see that Germany kit?
Bro, Toni Kroos.
Closer.
Yeah.
I think it's Thomas Muller, man.
Thomas Muller, that was your guy?
You know what I hate about him? I'm not gonna lie.
What?
I just say this. Why does that man celebrate like that?
Yeah!
Go to the corner, bro. I don't want to see you go like go to the corner.
He be
man
celebrating
like a fourth grader, bro. Go to the corner and knee slide. Yeah!
Yo, every single time Miroslav
And he just
Klose,
stays that, bro.
he only celebrates exactly where he scored. Bro. So just score. Yeah!
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. That's my biggest ick, bro.
It's my
You're
biggest
forward
ick.
and you scored. Have some swagger. Go to the corner, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
Do a celebration.
I would love for like an alcoholic company, like in Germany, like if they had a beer company, if they had a commercial of him just saying "yeah" with a beer in his hand, like it'd be the best commercial ever.
Hey, pay him for that.
Pay him for that.
Make sure you pay him.
Pay him for that.
I don't want to see that anywhere without him getting paid.
Yo, Heineken, if you ever need some advice, I got y'all on the creative vision with Thomas Muller. I got y'all.
We got the Newcastle 2014-15.
Oh my days, man. They had some ballers on that team. Papis Demba Cisse for me.
That's Bobby Cisse. Yep.
That was against your club though.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Tell me your reaction when they scored it.
That was the worst day of my life. Cisse off the half volley and he hit it. It comes out Stamford Bridge and comes back to the top corner. How's he done that?
How did he do that, bro? And it was to the point where Didier Drogba was on the bench. He was like, bro, what? He was like, how?
It was
like, you know when someone on the other team scores a goal so nasty, you just have to laugh, fam.
Yeah,
like, that's happened.
Yeah.
Like it was to the point where Drogba was started geeking because he was like, bro, there's no way he just banged that. Like the whole stadium was silent, bro. Papis Demba Cisse in that jersey, lethal.
There's something about when you can hear the net rattle too after a banger, where you hear it in the mic that's like right next.
Oh my!
The little
satisfying.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. At Stamford Bridge, you guys have the best one when they
the
hear
gate smacking,
the slap. Yeah, I love that. I love that.
Yeah, Stamford Bridge, man.
Stamford Bridge.
Second to none.
Next one, Juventus 2018-19.
There's only one man.
Yeah, Paulo Dybala.
Oh, Dybala actually.
Oh, you guys think Dybala? I think CR7.
Dybala,
Honestly,
bro.
Dybala's underrated as a player, I think.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
for sure.
Still
Yes.
underrated, bro.
I just wonder, like,
That guy's
do
quality.
you guys think Dybala would have translated in like the Premier League?
I think so, actually.
He's one of the guys that I could see doing really well anywhere else outside of England.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel
He's
like he
very technical.
I feel like he could do like what Asensio does now at Villa. I feel like he would have that type of thing where it's like, you know what? Why is this guy actually kind of making sense?
I don't know though, because like Dybala was kind of like a number 10 in the middle, and I don't know if he could have dealt with like the physicality of the Premier League. Because that's another thing. It's like
That's what I.
Dybala
yeah.
had a lot of injuries, bro. Like he was
That's
so
true.
injured at Juventus. Every single time you'd think, oh, Dybala coming to this team, play with CR7, he would do it. And oftentimes him and CR7 didn't play a lot because he was injured a lot. So I don't know if he could handle the Premier League.
This next one is the easiest on the list, in my opinion. Everton 2015-16.
Fam, there's only one man for me. Ram.
Yeah. It's,
Big Lukaku.
I mean, that's when he was just going mad at that time.
Do you think Lukaku got worse as he started to put on more like muscle? Because like the problem with his game was that
I honestly think it
Manchester
was.
United,
I think it was the United move because, as we said, United is the shadow realm, right?
Shadow
If he
realm.
goes anywhere but United in that stretch of his career, I think he has a way better end to it.
end.
He's still good. Like
Yeah.
you know, when he went to Roma? Is it Roma
Yeah,
that he
Roma.
went to?
You want Roma on loan?
Yeah, like you know, he's all right, but United sent him to the shadow realm, bro. They ruined his
Looking
career.
back at it though, would you consider like Lukaku one of the better strikers to play in the Premier League? Like all said and done.
Like when, at his prime.
I think Lukaku, when he's at his best, he's actually quality.
What do you think about his game? People are like a little skeptical about on Lukaku.
People just expect like you have to be so technical with everything. Bro, he's the number 9. Just let him bully somebody and then smack it.
I feel
And that's what he did.
I think he's kind of technical.
He is underratedly.
He's
yeah,
actually like I think that guy's a complete number 9. To be honest with you, he just has confidence problems sometimes.
I think so too.
But when he's on, it's like, man, this guy is
crazy.
kind of
Fast.
unstoppable.
Yeah. For me, it's like I don't really see much difference in like what Erling Haaland does and like Lukaku does. Like, do you see much? What's the difference?
No, they have a similar play style. Yeah, I
think
think Lukaku's
Lukaku's
probably more
actually better.
technical.
Do you
He's a
think
better player, to be
like
honest.
do we go in and like look at Erling Haaland as someone who's like a technical striker? No.
No, not at all.
Not at all, but he still gets the job done. So I feel
Yeah.
like another thing with like Romelu Lukaku is like he's underrated in that way. Like he has a similar playing style. Like honestly, actually, I think Lukaku might be a better player in the build-up because he was coming off the right wing sometimes for Manchester United. So for me, honestly, I think he's more complete. I think people just underrate him. I don't know what it is.
If Lukaku played for City instead of Holland, would their output be the same?
I think so.
You don't think that Lukaku would score?
I
As
Is
well?
it prime? Is it prime Lukaku?
Prime
Lukaku.
Lukaku? I think
Yeah,
their
I
numbers
think
are
so,
being the
actually.
same.
Yeah, the
Because
numbers
you
are
got to
very
think
similar.
about it. Pep Guardiola turned Leroy Sané and Raheem Sterling into 25 goals a year wingers.
Yeah, but they were ballers though.
That
That's
is true. That is true. But I'm saying if you put Lukaku in a similar system, like when Aguero was playing as a 9 or when Haaland was playing the 9, if you're playing the 9 at City, you're gonna get chances to score just because you just gotta tap that shit in, bro.
Yeah.
Let the wingers do their thing on the wing, tap it in. So I think Lukaku's doing the same, bro. I think he's scoring goals for them.
I think he's doing similar. I think Holland's on a different level, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, there might be some.
He's just a like Lukaku. I think is a more complete player. He's gonna hold the ball up. He's gonna turn you. He's gonna go with his head. But Haaland is not really pretty at all. Man's just
gets
he's
the job
just
done.
he's
Gets
just
the job
shuffling
done.
in the box and then going up and hitting the ball. And it's like, what is this guy doing?
Nah,
bro?
he's definitely
He's
a
just
Viking.
scoring goals, man. That's
But
it.
I don't know, man. I feel like for me, I feel like Lukaku would have. I'm not saying that Lukaku was at this. I don't even know because even Lukaku in his prime, like I respect Lukaku. Like at Everton, that goal against Chelsea at home, where he muscled the center back, came back another one and scored a back post on Courtois. Like you can't really teach that. I don't really see Haaland dribbling through multiple players like that. So it's like for me, I guess it comes down to playing style.
Yeah, it does.
Exactly. That's true. That's true.